Okay, can we get 500 likes in this video and I'll do more mechs and I'll make a giant mech if this video hits 500 likes? Just saying. I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect you guys to hit that number that fast. So I will build whatever the top comment says in this video, so comment whatever you want me to build. But here's the mech that I will be showing you how to build today. It's extremely customizable, so it doesn't have to be built exactly the way I build it, but you can use this template to easily make yourself a huge fighting mech. It can walk around, it can jump around, it can even do a couple of emotes, and the ultimate test, I will be trying to walk to the end in this thing and to see if it might make a good gold grinder, because build a boat for treasure? Nah. Build a big mech suit for build a boat? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But let's get started. First thing you want to do is place down 40 rods going upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you want to grab a plastic block, place it right here. Then grab your scale tool, set it to 30, and you're going to scale it each way by 30. So 30 over here, and then 30 over here. So you should be looking at 62 blocks long. And then you want to set your scale to 24, and then it's going to be 24 blocks wide. Then grab your trowel tool, select it here, set its copy, and set the scale to 64. Then scale it up. And then you want to make the walls to connect it. So if you can set your scale back to 1 and just connect it. So just go shoop, and then just go whop. Then you can grab your trowel tool, you can just copy it to the other side. So just clone it over here, and then make the back side over here to close it up, and go swoosh. Okay, now you want to make your way inside the torso. So now you just want to find yourself the center of the torso. And the good thing about this is with any block that is scaled, you can easily find the center by getting your scale tool, selecting the block, and this little button right here, or I guess this little circle ball, is where the center is. So then you want to grab some plastic, place it in the center, go 1, 2, 3, then place another block here. Grab your scale tool, set it to 43, and then select the block and scale out by 43 blocks. Then grab some more plastic. You're going to place 5 blocks here. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then making sure that your anchor block is turned off, grab a piston, place it right here, and then you just want to activate it. I cannot reach. Then activate the piston, which should appear out here. At this point, you're going to grab yourself 3 metal blocks, and then you want to place the metal block here, halfway of the piston. And then go 1, 2, 3. So then you want to grab yourself some wooden rods. You're going to place one of the rods like this, not all the way in, kind of halfway. Then turn the other rod like this. Now we're going to grab some metal rods. So place one here, and then turn this one like this. And then place it right here, kind of under the piston and a little bit into the metal block. And then just place more metal rods here. And then at this point right here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So it should look something like this, all right? You can delete these. Oh, so you should have something that looks like this. Then go ahead and delete the wooden rods. Grab yourself a servo. You're going to place the servo like this. Then grab a spring block. Place one in the spring block right here, slightly inside of the servo. Then place the other one here. Then grab a chair block. You're going to place the chair under the metal rod, just slightly in front of it. Now you want to grab yourself 4 hinge blocks, and we're going to start working on the limbs. Once again, you want to find the center of it. So select it here. And just kind of line it up here. So place a hinge here facing inwards. Same thing with over here. So select it, find the center, and place it inwards like this. Just make sure they're sort of lined up. And you want to grab some plastic. Place a plastic block here. Grab your scale tool, select the block. And you're going to set your scale to 65. Then scale it down by 65 blocks tall. And then set your scale to 10. Then scale out each side by 10. So 10 here, then over here. So it should be around 20-ish blocks wide. And then you want to set your scale to 18. And then you're scaling out. So it's going to be 18 blocks wide. By the way, you can also make this all hollow. You don't have to actually fill up the inside of it. That's just in case you don't have enough plastic. So you can make it all hollow, kind of like here. And just cover each side here. Now you want to grab your trowel tool. Select the arm here. Set it to clone. And simply clone it over here to the other hinge. Do make sure it is connected. Alright, so now we're going to make our way into the torso. Grab some more plastic. Place a plastic block here in the center. Then with your scale tool, select it. And then just scale it across here. Then grab 2 more hinge blocks. And then finding the center of it once again, click here. And then place 2 hinge blocks in the inside. So like this facing inwards. Same thing on this side over here. Should look something like this. And then you want to grab yourself some more plastic. Place a plastic block here. Grab your scale tool. Select the block. Scale it down just a bit. Make sure it isn't touching the part right here. And then you're going to set your scale to 10. And then you're scale out by 10 blocks over here. Then 10 blocks over here. And then you're going to set your scale to 73. And then you're going to scale it down by 73 blocks tall. And then set your scale to 28. And then you're simply going to scale it. Looks like it's touching the arm. To fix that, just set your scale tool back to 1. And just make sure it isn't connected. So, should be perfect like that. Once again, grab your shawl tool, make sure it's set to clone, and just clone it to the other side, connect it to the hinge. Once again, just do make sure it is connected. There we go. So now we're going to make his head, so just find the center of it, grab a plastic block, place it there, then place another plastic block on top. It doesn't really matter how his head looks. You can literally make it as big as you want. So I'm not really going to give you any specific, not really going to give any specific measurements. I'm just going to... You know, this is his head. Look at it. Oh my god. Why has he got a big head? There we go. That's my boy. Alright, so from there you want to take a seat on the chair here. Grab yourself a cake block. And if you don't have any cake, you can also use a firework. Place it inside of your body right here. Making sure it's connected to this metal rod here. Then jump up. And then you want to grab yourself some wooden blocks. So grab some wood. Place it here. And then place another one over here. Then you're going to grab yourself some glue. Make sure to set your move to 0.5. And then you want to place the glue block here, making sure it's connected with your foot. And just make sure it isn't connected with your arms or your hand. So do the same thing for the other side. Then grab 2 more wooden blocks. Gonna do the same thing. Place a block here. Place a block over here. Then grab more glue. And then connect it to the arms. Delete the wooden blocks and grab some rope blocks. So you move back to 1. So very importantly, connect 1 rope block here. And then connect the other one to the head here. And then you're going to connect each glue block to its corresponding limb. So this arm over here to this arm over here. Then this arm over here to this arm over here. Then this leg over here to this leg over here. Same thing over here. Leg to leg. At this point, you can save everything. You're pretty much all done. You want to grab a screwdriver. Select everything. You're going to turn off collision for everything except for the legs down here. And also for this metal rod here. And this one here. So turn off collision, then select everything and turn off anchor mode. And then you're going to delete the rods. Shall do that. There you go. And then you're going to delete the chair. Okay, so if you do start floating, that probably means you have to turn off the collision for this rod here. So turn off the collision and you'll start sinking down and you'll be able to walk around. So you just want to click the piston here. You know, go into here. You can turn off transparency for these parts here. And bam, you got yourself a huge mech suit. It's kind of dark inside, so if you want to fix that, you can just kind of like turn off the shadow. That way it doesn't look like you're in complete darkness. There you go, a little bit brighter. Yeah, just like I said, you can jump up, and you can even do some emotes with this. Oh snap, he's fighting, he's throwing hands. But yeah, that's it. You can make yourself a giant mech suit that can walk around the map. He does walk kind of slow, around the same speed as your avatar. So if you want to, you can literally just put like a motor on top and make him walk a lot faster. Actually, let me show you him walking to the end with a motor on top of his head. Clicking this switch, we should be walking a lot faster. And let's walk to the end. No! Big Mexi got taken out by the B stage. Are you serious right now? To honor the memory of Mr. Big Suit, you should drop a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. Don't forget about that. But YouTube says that you might enjoy one of these videos right here. So if you see them interesting, because you know why not, make sure to click one of them and I'll see you there. Peace. Hey, we actually made 162 gold. That's pretty nice.